All right, we are live. We did it. We did the whole live thing. Hold on, let me just minimize this and put it off to the side so I can see when people do their hop, skip, and a jump in there. Oh! Do you still have work to do today? I do.
I do too.
Sweet mercy. All right, let's take a little gander over here at the NFTs here. So floor price is now 0.055. What is that, like 68 bucks? Yeah, 68.88. $68 here. Owned by someone that World XRP, that it doesn't look like they own any other Doge Dash NFTs. I feel like a low bid could snag that.
Which one?
The cheapest priced Doge Dash NFT.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
I feel like someone, they're just trying to undercut the lowest priced NFT. I think someone could get that for like 40 bucks. It's sometimes good to check things out like that, you know? Another person that really is not into the, never mind. I take it back. Just look at this. NFT game is strong. So yeah, that would be a tough one to get. And I know because I tried to bid, I think 0.043 for that one. And none doing, did not sell.
I mean, sometimes people are going to keep just one, though. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but
that's kind of what I would do.
This person has like 5.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So I think this person here, World XRP, look at this. This person here has 1 Doge Dash NFT.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's listed for cheaper than the cheapest price, right? So they're trying to offload this one. They're like, okay, we're trying to get rid of it. So I think a bid of like 0.04 would probably snag this one.
That's probably true.
Especially if you got a little sneaky and you posted one of your Doge Dash NFTs for like 0.045 and then you took it down and they like looked at it and were like, oh, this is no longer the cheapest, so I better accept that bid that's under me, not realizing it was you that put it there.
Look at you.
Levels to this game.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
too much thought process.
Yeah, that was a little much, but if you stuck with us through that period, kudos to you. All right, so let's go back to the Doge Dash NFTs. I feel like there's a lot of people buying and selling these. Someone accepted my bid of like all the rest of the Ethereum I had in my wallet, which was like exactly 0.043. They accepted it. So now I hold, I don't even know how to check my.
I think you can go and check your wallet and like the top right, your profile. But if you're not signed in, you couldn't do it.
Oh, unless I could do something fancy here. Watch this.
Look up an NFT of yours.
I could look up an NFT of mine, and then I could click on my, yep, there we go. So here we go. Let's go 1703. There we go. Look at this guy. I've got an offer right now for $21.
Bro, time to take it and run with it.
Yeah, wait, where's the, yeah, here it is. It was so I got one for 0.042 and I got one for 0.043. So this is the one that just came through. And look, people are going through like 3 days expiration on this offer 2 days ago.
Yeah.
No, wait. The offer was.
They're trying to. I think that was when it was listed, when somebody else had it listed, you know?
Maybe, yeah. But look at that. I mean, people just trying to sweep the floor and doing a pretty good job at that. All right, let's take a gander at the. Okay, yeah, not gonna make it. Just not going to make it into first.
Alias already passed you, dude.
Alias has passed me after he won 4 games. Actually, didn't even win 4 games, right? Because look at the score.
174. Yeah, he must have
Must have lost one there.
Well,
or just got a terrible score.
Yeah, probably just got terrible scores.
But yeah,
that's every single one. He only got like 40,000.
That is so ridiculous. I've been in Andrew Farall's position right here, and the saddest thing is Andrew Farall is going to lose. Because Andrew
Yeah.
Farall has a 3x, right?
Mhm.
And so I've been we were doing that little drill the other day, and I was like,
Just no
yeah,
match.
yes. So the other day I got over 700,000 points.
Really?
Yes.
That is impressive.
Yeah, and Andrew Farall finished at like 585, and Ilias was like 200,000 over me. And I was just watching it, and I was like, "Oh, could I do it? Could I do it?" And it's not the ground that is made up with the 5x. There's just not even a comparison there.
Yeah.
It's not even
Wow.
close. You have to be like so far ahead with like 0 time left on the clock. This one will actually be close, but
No,
not.
he's got 2 hours.
Yeah, not
It's
really.
not-
Yeah, sorry, Andrew Farall. Well attempted there.
You got to think Ilias is also playing at like midnight. So like if his parents tell him to go to I mean wait. I'm not assuming anything. But it's late for this unidentified person probably. Let me put it that way.
Oh, that was a little bit of toxicity coming from.
I caught myself when I realized it, and I was trying not to be toxic, and it came across toxic. But yes,
Hey,
I understand that it came across toxic.
No, I don't think I think nobody is under the false impression that what you're insinuating or implying is not the case. But hey, we can only do with what we can with what we know. Isn't that the saying? You can only do what you can with what you know, have with what you know, or something like that. I don't know. There's something like that. Hey, Little Fortune. We've got Little Fortune in the chat here. What's going on? Welcome, Little Fortune. We got a lot to go over today. We want to give some people some time to get in here. There's been some, I would say in the past 24 hours, there have been a couple of like core team messages. I'll review the agenda really quickly in a little bit here, but we got a lot to go over. A lot of updates there that, I mean, I guess you could call them updates. They're messages from the core team. So a lot of stuff to go over there. We got our winner to announce from the contest that we kind of already announced, but next steps and what that's going to look like. And then we, of course, have some other fun things to do. We got Daniel saying, "Hey guys, just getting a few more points to make sure I'm safe in the top 10, and I'll be right back." Way to go, Daniel, locking up that top 10 position. I think I got to try to lock up top 3 here because I got Bomb playing over here. He's going to try to make up some ground.
You're so far ahead of me.
Maybe, but what if I
like
want to go?
You're 6 or 7 games ahead of me. You're a whole hour ahead of me.
I mean, I am, but what if I want to go get a sweet suntan after this stream? That could be a possibility. You never know. So once I finish this land, I'll just maneuver over to what we have here. Are you messed that up? So here we go. Boom. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? Can you see this? Okay.
I can't right now. I'm playing.
You can't right now because you're playing. Well, we have our.
Oh, that looks good.
Does it? Can you see it from there? I mean, I think one of the things that we need to stress when we're doing this is that, because I realized this when I sent my tweet, or like when I had this image, right? We are not part of the Hello team. We're not. We're just community members throwing this stuff together. So if you see something and you're like, "Oh, the Hello core team is coming up with an announcement," no, this is just Bomb and I, 2 people that have nothing better to do other than stream and talk about this stuff. So that's all it is. And like the branding is, I still don't have like the assets from the Hello team. There was some discussion about getting those, which that would be awesome to get, just so that I can use those in some of these, like, I call it marketing collateral or whatever. But I mean, I'm trying to come up with something with what's out there. But this is what we have, okay? So we're working with what we got. This is it. But anyway, we have our July 15th. I should have titled that community update because it's not really the core team update. But again, we're working with what we got here. We got Bombs. You think so? Do you think so, Bomb?
Mm-hmm. I think you did great, Finn. I think that's fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Bomb.
You're welcome.
So we're going to start out with a little bit of a bombs rating. We can't start a stream without that, of course. And then we're going to go to some of the messages in the past 48 hours from the core team or this week with some cool things that are have been launched or announced there. Then we're going to go through the winner from the contest and just how we came about with that winner. And then we have True DOTD, which actually doesn't stand for Dash of the Dead. It did, but then it didn't. So that was the deal of the day, which actually the deal of the day is now off the table because it's expired. But Yoshi was selling a 2x chain NFT, which that is now gone for a pretty low price. I was pretty surprised at how low the price was that went for. So I was going to talk about the deal of the day, but the deal is now the deal of earlier today, and it's no longer on the table. So I guess DOTD can stand for Dash of the Dead. And then we're going to look at what's next and the best time for the upcoming Twitter space, and we'll just take it from there. So that's what we got going on there. So first and foremost, let's start off nice and spry and sparky. Bomb, what would you say out of a 30 is your bomb rating, and why? Go ahead. Where are we at? Last week it was 21 out of 30, by the way. Just to recover
that was last
where we were
week.
at. It was.
Yeah. That's a great question. Here's the thing, though. I have not seen all the updates that you're probably going to talk about yet today.
Okay, so
I don't think I have seen them all.
That's a very fair statement to make beforehand. So let's do two things because you haven't seen what's out there yet. Why don't you give a rating pre-seeing what's out there, and then let's give your post rating of. And this could actually be a good thing for the core team if anyone ever watches this or reviews this to see just how much little snippets of something from the core team about progress, things being developed, might actually influence someone's rating scale, right? I mean, is that a fair point?
Yeah.
That with the community, it's like a bullish or a bearish indication of how much they get that optimism from seeing those things from the core team. So go ahead. What would be your rating before seeing any of these things that are going to be seen here?
So here's the thing. Now, it's kind of hard to say this because it's not team related or Hello related. Well, I guess it is actually. I take that back. I think the player side of it is still 7, kind of leaning 8 because we just had that cool challenge and giveaway. But that was because of Tim. So he was able to do that. So I was like, that's cool that the players are seen, right? So I would probably say 7 leaning 8 on that because it feels like that we're getting more maybe not awareness, but just we're being heard and people are trying to help us out here. And so Tim was really nice with giving us that challenge and that kind of, which you'll go into, it sounds like later on in a little bit on who won. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. So I'd say 7 leaning 8 on that.
Okay, we can't do any 0.5s here. So we
we'll
need
say 8. It was fun.
Wow, 8. There we go. So see, well done, Tim. Can we just give a round of virtual applause to Tim for capitalizing on that, because that is a big thing that you brought up there. That it is, and that's part of the feeling behind it, right? When you feel like you're being heard, when you feel like they're taking the feedback seriously, and then responding saying, hey, this would be something good to let the community know we just did this or we just updated this. It really has a huge impact on people's perception of the overall project. Surprisingly so sometimes, because it's like, dude, we're doing such big things that this is so minuscule compared to what we're doing, but yet it still has a huge impact, just knowing that they haven't forgotten about you. It's almost like getting a letter from your spouse who's in the army, right? Maybe that's a pretty severe comparison, but
that is a pretty severe comparison.
Just knowing, oh, they're still thinking about me. They're still okay. They're still there. That was a terrible comparison, but you know what I mean, right? So, okay, we got 8 for the player side. All right, next. What's the next one there for you?
We still have investor and NFT side.
NFT, yeah.
NFT, I mean, again, I don't know if I can relate like the NFT back to that, like, because it's a profile picture, because it's not really like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I can say that that's like NFT related, but it kind of is.
I mean, it kind of is, but
It
it's
kind of is.
yeah. I would say in a small way, it shows the capabilities of what can be done, but
Right.
it doesn't really add. Maybe it adds value. I don't know. For some people, maybe it does. For other people, they're just going to be like, this doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah. I
So
still don't think you can make it through that jump that I just did on level 8, by the way. I don't know if that's even
you
fixed or possible.
you can make it through that jump. I think.
Wow.
But okay, so factoring that
So
in, what would you say?
NFT, I'd probably say 6 still. I think it's kind of, I don't know if I said 6 last week, but I think I was
I don't
7s
think I
across the
think you were
board.
sevens across the board. So far we've got
Yeah.
14, and then what is it for the investor side?
For the investor side, again, I this might be different after the fact, but I don't really have a lot of information, so I'd probably say 6 on this one. Kind of just like felt like it got pushed back or something. Somebody was setting it in Discord, but yeah, I think that's probably where I'd be right now too.
Okay, so we've dropped from last week to this week. It's 21 to 20. But again, we haven't gone through some of the announcements that have taken place recently or some of the updates and check-ins
Right.
from the team, if you want to call it that. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna take a quick pop over. We've got the bomb rating. I'm just gonna put this here so that we don't forget this. We got bomb rating pre-core team message. Sure, we'll call it that. And we're gonna call that 20 out of 30. And so we'll check in after this. So now we're gonna move. We've done bombs rating. It was 21 out of 30 last time, 20 out of 30 this time, but it is pre-messages. So let's take a quick check in at the messages from the core team. So let me know, can you see this okay on the screen? Can you actually read it, or do I need to read it there? Maybe I should just read it.
I would read it. I can somewhat see it. You could try to blow it up a little bit more, but yeah, it's kind of hard to read.
Okay, let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. There we go. Yes. All right, is that better? That's better.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got it's okay. All right.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
All right, let me move it. Let me move it on up so we can see it. All right, so Paul sent this. I don't know, it was posted in Discord. I think it was initially shared in Telegram?
Probably, yeah.
So I think Telegram. So Paul said crypto is the most complex industry in the world right now. We are building a Web3 entertainment company, and with it, various IPs that all need to be carefully looked over by lawyers and accountants. More than anyone, I'd love to flip a switch and migrate, but better to get the pieces of the puzzle in place first. It's closer than you may think, but I'm reluctant to put an exact date on it in case something unforeseen pops up. The market is in a bad way, so don't feel like we are missing out on any crazy price action. It will be worth the wait. Feedback. What are your thoughts on that, Bomb? Just right off the bat.
It sucks, but it makes sense and it's good.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot there. There's a lot in that, right? It's not. I mean, let's break it down a little bit here. So first and foremost, the first paragraph here is talking about the various IPs, stuff being looked over by lawyers and accountants. This is what Tim has been talking about the past 2 weeks, right? They've been looking at getting things set up from that third-party perspective rather than like, we need the products to be finished and ready prior to release. It looks like it's more setting up the foundation here. So, okay, kind of check mark. That doesn't really, it's not really moving the needle one way or the other, right? It's kind of just staying where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
More than anyone, yeah, and this kind of ties into that. But then he says, it's closer than you may think, but I'm reluctant to put an exact date on it in case something unforeseen pops up. This is kind of interesting to me because it's kind of like, well, no. If it was closer than I think, it would have been 2 months ago. Like I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but when people are saying, "Oh, it's closer than you think," maybe this is a response to what a lot of people are saying in the chat, where they're like, "It's never happening. It's never gonna come." But like, I feel like, for me at least, I feel like the expectation was that it was going to come earlier, and now my expectation is that, hey, once all this stuff is done, which could be any week here, like any week now,
Right.
it could be the go time for this, right? So I don't feel like it's, even if it was launched next week, I don't feel like for me that would be any closer or farther away than I think it would be. But maybe you and I are the exceptions here. I don't know. Well, I don't want to speak for you, but what are your thoughts? Like, do you feel like you're thinking it's like 2 months away, and them saying it's closer than you may think might mean it's closer than that? What's your response?
Here's my thought process.
Welcome back, Daniel, by the
I
way. Daniel's back.
Welcome
Daniel's
back,
back in the
Daniel.
chat. Welcome.
Way to secure top 10 probably then. That's pretty good. Just know that you're probably gonna have another top 10 person that makes it in there in the next hour or so. So just keep that in mind if you have to play another one. But here's what I would say.
Okay.
I would have put like, hey, the plan is to release within the next 2 weeks unless we hit another hiccup. So or just like give something like that to where it's like, okay, so when he says it's not that far off, he means like within the next 2 weeks. You know what? I mean, it'd be hard because then if you get pushed back, it would suck. But that way, I feel like you'd still be like, when I say it's close, I'm saying like it is within like 2 weeks, like it's right around the corner.
I like
But
that. I actually like that. But I get it. It's tough.
Right.
Because you
Right.
don't want to set the expectation, and then even if you set it that way, you're still going to have the letdown moment, right? If it's not hitting that time frame. So I do get that, and it is tough seeing that it's closer than you think, because we do know up until this whole migration business and the market going down and all that, whenever they would say things like that, like, because they capitalized on so much, all of us were like, "Oh my goodness, it is actually happening like super fast." And that's why you saw when they were saying, "Hey, we got a really big announcement coming." I would say that was like the first thing where people were like, "Oh my goodness, this announcement's going to be huge." And you saw the price just climb and climb and climb. It was crazy, right?
Right.
And so I feel like at this point, yeah, and Daniel's even saying this in the chat. By the way, he factored that in, that someone else would climb into the top 10 named Bomb Diggity. So he's good. But Daniel's saying, I reckon it'll be mid to late August. And I have to say, I think that would be a fair, timeline. That's, yeah, like a month to a month and a half kind of time period where it's soon enough. And to your point, Bomb, I think that wouldn't be the worst thing in the really. Okay.
Like, what if he would have put our plan and we expect and hope to release in August?
Right. Yeah.
What if he would have said that, right? Like, I feel like that would have been, he didn't give a date, he didn't give a time, but it was just like, yo, we're planning, if we don't hit any more hiccups, we're planning sometime in August. I felt like that'd be really cool. But again, it's then if you get delayed further. But at that point, still, it's like, at that point, I'm like, dude, if we're delayed past August, like, you don't have, like, if it was soon, I would have just been fine with the August and then got another pushback. That way it keeps me motivated. But,
yeah, no, and I think that's fair. It is a tough position because, again, if they don't meet even if it's a tentative deadline, it's still something that you do want to hit, because there's going to be some kind of disappointment if it's not there, right?
Right.
That's just, there's no two ways about that. But I do think that whatever they decide, hey, this is the date that we're going to be cleared for launch, even if they feel they're positive that date's going to happen, I would still just set a date, like, positive it's going to be August 1st, right? But then they say, you know what? It's going to be released in August. right? That gives you, hey,
Yeah.
if there's some hiccups, because there always are going to be hiccups or unforeseen things, that you
Right.
still have the entire month of August to troubleshoot
Right.
things without there being a drop in expectation there. So
Right.
I think that would be awesome. All right, so we've got Daniel saying, I thought I saw in Discord or Telegram they were hoping to announce a date by the end of July. Well, that would be cool. I don't have that included on my chat bots here, but if someone wants to confirm that in confirm that in the chat, that would be really cool to see. Tim, welcome, Tim. Tim saying, good
Tim.
evening,
What's up, Tim?
legends. Tim saying, Daniel, congrats. The team is working on your profile pic. Expect it mid next week. Wow, that is awesome. Tim. Well done. Awesome news. Daniel's
That's
excited
great.
about that. And I mean, we're all pretty excited to see that. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's finish up on this paragraph here. So, yeah, I just thought that was interesting about the date. So, I mean, again, makes me excited that something could be very close or right around the corner. What that actually looks like or means, I think to your point, Bomb, it would be good to get at least, could you check the leaderboard, by the way? At least some clarification there, or even just a ballpark. I know we all kind of want that ballpark to just see kind of where that might be at. Then he says the market is in a bad way, so don't feel like we are missing out on any crazy price action. It will be worth the wait. I'm kind of
You want to
mixed about that. I'm kind of
just
mixed. Oh, go ahead.
real quick? This is
Yeah.
the leaderboard. I'm gonna keep playing just so you know, just so you see it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
About how, I mean, it's true. We are in a spot right now where we're not missing out on anything due to the market, right? The market
Right.
is down. The market's been flat. I mean, it had a little bit of a reverb in, you know, recent days, like the past 3 days. It's had a little bit of a little fluctuation in a positive way, but I mean, it just by and large hasn't been great lately. And so, yeah, they're not really missing out on anything, but
Right.
I don't know, and I can't really interpret from him saying that if that's a justification afterwards, like we're happy we did it now because hindsight's 2020 and we're happy it's happening this way, versus no, we're seeing that it's happening this way, and because we're seeing that the market is not in a good place, we're deciding to wait until the market's in a better place type thing, right? It was kind
Right.
of unclear. So it kind of, you know, I agree with his statement. It's just it leaves me curious about what that might mean a little bit further for forward thinking direction. But
Mm.
anyway, Hassan is here. Hello, Bomb and Finn. Welcome, Hassan, to the chat. Glad to have you here. We're going through the core teams. Just some conversations and updates. We also have from Hello CEO. This is Sander, right? I always get the names wrong when I see the comments here. We've got Sander saying, Hello Club HQ is just building along. This was earlier today, I believe. Closing new partnerships, building utilities, and generating more entertainment based IPs on a daily basis. When markets are up, it's easy to promise and show all kinds of progress, but progress is made when markets are down and people start building and selecting the right partners, people and teams that can actually deliver on solutions and utility. Markets will probably remain a bit wobbly for the foreseeable future, but the next 1 billion unicorns are built today. Thoughts there, Bomb, and then I'll get to chat, which has some comments flowing in. What were your thoughts?
I'm gonna need to read that again probably, but I believe that this project could be a unicorn. I'm just gonna say that.
You believe the project could be a unicorn? Yeah, I mean,
No, yeah. I was gonna say yeah, that like I missed the big point. I do believe it will be and everything. I think that yeah, saying that is another great thing to say. Hey, we're still working in the background. Just because we haven't migrated doesn't mean we're not doing anything. Like
right,
we're using this time to get ahead, which is great. So I think that's good.
and I think it ties into the initial point. It's not that the community wants like all these. Well, we can't. I don't want to speak for the community because the community probably wants to see these things launch now. But I feel like just seeing the updates take place or the like whatever it was, and we were talking about this initially, even when Doge Dash was fairly new, about how much we wanted to just see, like, hey, this bug has just been fixed. Like, this is something that, like, the team is
Right.
actively doing because we know they're doing stuff. We just don't know what stuff they're doing. And for some people in the community, ourselves included from time to time, right? It can be really important to just see what those things are to just re-establish that, oh
Right.
yeah, oh yeah,
But like you
of
said, they
course this
can't.
stuff is happening.
Right, but like you said, they can't really like release it because it's a double-edged sword of releasing
Right.
information while it's not under the hello token and stuff like that. So
Yes. And
yeah,
so again, this time period, truly in a way, unlike it will likely ever be post migration, rewards those that have faith in the project and the team.
hmm
Right?
yep,
I mean, it's never going to, like, it's one of those things where people always say, oh, I wish I would have bought into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at $20,000 per Bitcoin. Well, guess what? It dropped to $20,000 per Bitcoin, and people were like, Bitcoin's a scam. It's like,
right,
okay, like that. I feel like that's the equivalent of where we're at right now with Hello, where it's like the people that actually believe in the team, believe in the project, you're kind of not worried about it to some degree. Like, yeah, you'd like to see stuff come out, and you'd like to see it come out sooner rather than later so that we are the first to market there, but the team is doing everything that they need to do in order to ensure that we're first to market by not releasing anything, right? Prior to it
right.
being ready or dropping hints of what they're doing so that people really can see it coming before it's there and then beat them to the punch. So I do think that that's good, even though, like you said, and like we've been talking about, it is that double-edged sword. So chat is saying
Yeah,
we've got Hassan saying, Tim, sir, make one for me. Also 3D1. Rich Gas, we got saying, if Tim says next week, I wouldn't hold your breath. LOL. So I like that Tim is taking an active community approach. And I know
yep,
it's got to be tough with everything Tim knows to try to set and coordinate and make expectations align. I'm just stoked that we have someone from the core team that is taking such an active, very active role in the community, because I think everyone could agree from the community for the past month, right? And even for some people dating back a month and a half, we haven't gotten a ton from the core team, really, outside of Tim coming in and being there
right.
for the community. So remove Tim from that equation, and the kind of communication you're getting from the core team really dissipates quite a bit. So I would just go and say, hey, Tim, appreciate everything that you're doing, and even trying to paint the picture for the vision without revealing too much that you can't reveal. Because I think those kinds of things get the community excited, really excited. It gets Bomb and I excited. So thanks for taking the time to do that. I think that is great. Hassan saying, Yoshi sold dead cheap the NFT 2x. I already offered that for 0.3 ETH. Yeah, I was talking to him. I was like, hey, do you have a chance for me to reallocate funds? But by the time we hopped on for the stream, it was gone. So it is what it is. Yoshi got some cash for that. Daniel saying, trying to load up on more 2x's, Hassan. Yeah, that's the thing. Bomb and I talked about that. We were like, should we get another? We have a 2x and a 3x that we're currently using. Should we get another one, or should we kind of wait on that for right now? And I
I
decided.
was
You decided
I was
what?
going to too, and then Yoshi sold it, so I was like, whatever, you know. That way, but like if I thought about it that way, then if I sold both of them for like 0.5, eventually I would make profit. But now I have to be like, I gotta wait for 1.2 ETH on a 2x again. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that is a hard time, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
So I died. Hassan saying, I love buying more 2x. Yeah, because I think that's really an investment in the future of the project, and thinking, about where it's going to go. So I don't disagree there. I also like the thing that he said about it's easy to promise and show all kinds of progress when markets are up, right?
hmm
Because when everyone's bullish and like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do all this stuff, it's like you can make promises there that you don't really need to cash in on at that time, but it's when markets are down that you can just create your product line and then get ready to reveal it. That is so true. So excited to see that. And then finally, we had this post in Gravity. I don't know if you Discordians have seen this yet, but a little snapshot or image, and apologies for the poor quality here. This was taken from an image, a screenshot on my phone, emailed to my desktop, and then snipped,
Sniped. Oh
sniped
yeah.
sniped to snipped to the document here. So again, what we were talking about before about the quality here. I mean, the quality has been upped since the quality of the game, not this image that I snipped. So check out the article in Gravity and see the image. It actually looks really good. I'm really excited to play this because the graphics have improved from the last time I saw it. So I'm really excited to see that.
That's the thing. I can't wait to be like, all right, it's 4 o'clock. I'm in the top 10. I don't care. I'm moving over to play some Dash of the Dead now, and
Yeah.
like just gonna play on that. Like that's gonna be so fun.
Oh,
I can't wait for that.
absolutely. All right. Now we've got, what do we have next? Oh, yeah, we have the winner from the contest. So the winner from the contest is Daniel, of course, our winner. He was second place by a little over 200 tokens. And then what ended up happening was the Jake 39. I don't know if that's the Jake from the core team, but did not claim the spot, did not reach out. And so runner up is Daniel, and he wins the prize, which according to Tim in the chat is being worked on and will be ready. They believe next week. I think was said there. So
Yeah.
excited to check that out and see what that looks like. And so we just seen a little snippet from Dash of the Dead, as well as some of the messages from the core team. So I have to ask you now, Bomb. We had your pre messages from the core team score. Would that change at all with some of the things, either the imagery, the messages from the team? And Tim saying no, our Jake can't beat level 5. So we're assuming that is not the correct Jake for that one. I mean, if
That's
it
funny.
was, like, kudos to Jake for winning that one. That would have been, I mean,
That's
I guess you could beat it, not being able to beat level 5, right? Because it would just be a matter of how many dashes you did.
yeah,
If you did
because
a
it was only
ton,
I think if what was it 70,000, 50,000 for the win.
I think it was 17 that or 18,000.
Oh, okay.
So depending on your NFT, it could have been quite a bit. So
Right.
Daniel's saying, let's hope. So, oh, Hassan's saying, hold on, let me just switch over here. Hassan's saying, Daniel will soon get a 3x. We will get one more chance to buy. Daniel saying, let's hope so. Hassan, wow, poor Jake. Um, Hassan saying Jake is an expert only in marketing. LOL. So, yeah, I think there's going to be another opportunity. I mean, there are some chances that are coming through right now. Opportunities to buy 2x's and 3x's, largely below what I think they'll be worth in a short amount of time. But
Mm-hmm.
again, you got to seize it while it's there, because once it's gone, I feel like the floor price is going to continue being on the up and up, right? Once migration happens, once more games are coming out and there's more attention on it, I don't feel like we're going to see, especially 2x's and 3x's, return to kind of the prices that we've seen due to the market dip and due to
Right.
where the project and product releases are at right now. So kudos to who bought the was that Hassan that actually bought the NFT, the 2x, or was it someone else?
I don't think so because I think Hassan already has a 2x.
Because I know Hassan placed a bid, I believe, according.
Yeah, but I think you already have a 2x because I think I checked the wallet and that was the wallet's first 2x that got it.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Well,
I don't.
congrats to whoever picked that one up. That's a
Yeah,
good first time get for sure. So
yeah.
Bomb, how would your rating change at all?
Um, what did I give? I gave 866, I think. Yeah, NFT investor 6 and
Yes. The player was an 8, and NFT
Player
and
8,
investor were
NFT,
6s.
and investor. Yeah.
So would
I'd probably give investor maybe a 7 now. I think it improves my like the fact that you get a picture of Dash of the Dead and it's like the graphics looks really clean, to be honest. And I think it's gonna look really smooth once we see gameplay and once we start playing. Um, but yeah, I think that was like it's cool to show that. Hey, I mean, it's not my favorite picture. I think they could have done a little bit more on like detail because it looked like that's like when you die, like that's what the screen shows. So I think they could have done maybe something a little bit more like this is what it looks like playing. But
Yeah. Hey, how about like a 3 to 4 second clip of gameplay? I think that would be really neat to take a look at.
yeah,
Right?
but we're just gonna keep one upping it until it's like just give us the game. So I mean, like I get it, I get what you're saying, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think again, I think it's a great step to say, hey guys, it's not like we're asleep. We're working on this. This is a great little picture to show we're like almost once we migrate, we're pretty much there for Dash of the Dead. So I think that's cool, and I think that's a great like way to look at it. So investor side, I would say I'm on a 7 now because I'm more
Wow.
like they're talking. I mean, there's a lot more conversation about it. Like Sanders talking about it, Paul's talking about it. We're getting we're getting an article on it. So it sounds like. I mean, again, when was the last time we got an article on this? That was like a month or two ago.
No, I think we got an article when the Certic audit was going. I think it was couple or a few weeks ago. So yeah, it was a little bit ago. We can check on that to confirm the
Oh
exact
wait,
timeline.
they've actually been posting more than not. I didn't know this. Wow, what? Yo, what in the world?
Pull it up on stream. Let's take a look at what you're talking about. Can you pull it over?
Yeah, I didn't know they were
Let's get eyes on
posting.
that.
Getting eyes now.
It looks like Hassan purchased the NFT for a relative.
Oh,
And
did he?
oh yeah, Diddy Kong. And it looks like Daniel and Hassan are part of an exclusive club of the only people to own, I think it's 4 random types of Doge Dash NFTs. But wow, so you guys got to start a Discord chat of what is that? It's a Jaguar Dash shoes, orange color. Oh, hold on. Do I fall into this category? Let's see here.
No, you don't.
So
You don't have a 2 chain on a Jaguar.
with a gold chain, orange Jaguar, and Dash shoes. Hold on.
I thought your gold chain was a.
I have a gold chain. Where's the? Is this the
Yeah,
orange
that's not a
Jaguar?
Jag.
I mean,
No, orange Jag is like the crown. That Jaguar
that's
style, with the spots.
Yeah, but this is the spots, and it's orange background. Is that the same thing? Is that what we're talking about? No.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. No,
But,
Daniel.
yeah.
Nah. Nice try, Finn. Nice try. Yeah. Okay. So wait, pull up this article. This is there.
Dude,
you go.
This looks so clean, to be honest. I mean,
yeah,
it really does.
You actually brought up a very good point, though. Like, I agree with you, and I was the first to say, "Oh my goodness, I want to show that on the stream and all that stuff."
Right.
But you brought up a really good point in that just because it's here after you die doesn't mean that that's the gameplay, right? This could be.
No, I think this is the gameplay. Like the zombies are gonna come down the street right here, right? And whoever was playing this person died on the right side. So see how it's like right, middle, left on this. You see that? I think that's the person died, and then everything passes by, and then they just showed us the blank screen of what it's gonna look like. So I think this looks really clean. I think it's gonna look.
Well, how did he die? I mean, how did he die? Maybe the screen was going the other way, and he was supposed to jump over those crates right there, and he ran into them, and that's how he lost his life.
No, I don't buy it.
You don't buy it? Maybe they was
I
running
think-
this way
I
and he hit
think-
a zombie, and now the
Yes,
zombies
maybe
are
he was
gone.
running towards us,
I don't know.
and then
We're making a lot of
Tim. Nope.
We're making a lot of guesses here. But Tim, we're making a lot of guesses that 2 seconds of gameplay would put to bed. We just show us the gameplay.
Look at Tim's comment right there.
Dash
Dash of the Dead is so cool.
No, he was referring to Deal of the Day.
No,
Day.
he was not.
I know.
Oh my God.
Okay, but let's look at some. So wow, there are a lot of posts here. Can you post the link to this in the stream chat for anyone that wants to take a peek here? Can you just post that?
Research shows, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. Just
research shows that 50% are more likely to purchase from a retailer than offers a payment via crypto. So they give you some news here, and then look at this right here. Gearing up to get everything in place for our new token release. Lots of news incoming, but currently a bit more patience is needed. Just a small preview of all.
And that was done. And that was done like 3 days ago. So yeah, we got to get.
I didn't even see this, dude.
Yes, we got to get more people on this lifestyle here. So post that link. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that in the chat.
That's a neat. I like
this
that
is a game I can beat
cool.
you guys. And Tim, you better stop it. You better practice up, my friend.
You're dreaming. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Here's what's gonna happen. As soon as Dash of the Dead comes out, we're gonna have Tim on, who's gonna be practiced up and ready to go, and Bomb and I are gonna be playing it for the first time, and we're gonna let Tim wipe the floor with us for as long as possible. So for like a full 2 rounds, he won't beat us. We'll see what happens, though. It'll be fun. Tim, get your practice in. Get it in. That's why they're holding off on the launch. They're getting their team members better at it right now, so they can take over the leaderboard. I'm sure that's what it is. Tim, just because I'm the only one that can play. Oh my goodness. Yeah, wow. I'm excited to take a peek at that, and thanks for sharing again the link there, because I didn't even see that picture of the Hello token, that image.
Yeah.
Didn't see it. But stuff like that would just be great to see,
Right.
I feel
I feel like that was never. I guess they posted the link to the gravity thing in Discord all the time. I never click on it because I think it's the same thing and it's just a bot. So I've never clicked on it. I don't mean to be rude, but I never clicked on it.
So rude.
Mods.
I think what we need to get is either the mods or but again, it goes back to what we were saying about those that have the faith in the project right now are doing the digging to get there. They're not being, I guess, maybe we'll call it lazy. Like we're being a little lazy, but I mean, it is good to get eyes on the project and people that are more passively looking at projects to be able to see it. So maybe it would be.
We have 2,000 likes on this. And then another 2,000 likes and 1.8 thousand likes.
Well, it looks like some other people are doing their due diligence. Sometime we gotta step up and start doing that ourselves. So I'm gonna check out that link. Thanks for posting that, because
literally after this one, there's 503 comments, and I haven't come across a bad comment yet. I found my crypto gem. It's a qualitative project. You are the best. Excellent team. Hodl, thanks to the
well, there we go.
Guacamole.
There we go. Holy guacamole. Yeah, that.
Where are these people?
Well, apparently they're on the CoinMarketCap page.
Yeah.
Is that through where do these get posted? They get posted on Discord and Telegram, right?
I don't know. I've never this was 10 hours ago. I don't think I have an account. I'm just not logged in here. But
was it also shared on Twitter? I feel like it needs to be on Twitter.
There's no way it was on Twitter. I feel like I would have seen that on Twitter.
It's got to be on even if it's not on Discord, I feel like Twitter would be a place that would be really important to have that, because I'm kind of only on Twitter and Discord. And I just started following a little bit more on Telegram. I basically have the Telegram now to view hello updates.
Yeah.
But I think Twitter would be good because even if it was a link on Twitter that referenced it so that people could link to it through Twitter, I think that would be good. Watch, we're going to see that. Wait,
No, see, that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
the last update was July 4th. Is that true?
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
pop those in there. That way we can retweet them and stuff. Like,
I like it.
it looks like more people are on here. I guess I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, maybe that's what they're hoping for. You know?
They just need
More
you. They want,
organic things.
yeah, they want you to step up, Bomb. They've been waiting for
You know
it.
what? Here we
You
go.
gonna step up?
Let's step
it
out
gonna
right now.
happen?
I'm gonna do it 100%. I'm
Well,
gonna do it right now.
Yeah, do it on stream so we can
Yeah.
see how to do this least
This is-
effectively.
Oh.
Show us the way.
Gosh, dude.
Show us the way.
Let me take a picture of this, dude. Look at this gameplay, bro. Wait, can I?
And thank you for everyone dropping the likes on the video here. Thank you, people. Appreciate you and appreciate you guys being on the stream here. Daniel saying the perks of being part of the team. To Hassan's comment, who's saying, Tim, that's not fair to be able to practice on Dash of the Dead. Oh, yeah. Get in the practice, Tim. Because once the beast is out of the cage, it's going to be a whole different ball game. So, wait. The distance is 65 and the score is 64. Is that right?
Yeah.
So, I guess you start at a distance of 1.
Yes.
If my math holds up.
I have no idea.
Maybe. Tim just said, yeah, Bomb, we were waiting for you, buddy. Step up. Here we go.
Hey, Tim, here we go.
Bomb stepping up in style. Yeah, make it happen. Make it happen here. So Bomb stepping up big time here. And let's take a little detour and check out the leaderboard here while Bomb is doing that. Maybe we'll buy another Doge Dash NFT. So far, I'm holding 8 here. I've got a crown. I've got a chain. Paid a lot for him, but we know it's going to ebb back the other way. We're counting on it. So let's take a little peek at some of the deals that we can score here. Yeah, I think this one, is this the World XRP owner? I think someone might want to try to snag this one for a lower bid. I think you could get that for maybe like 0.04. Because this bloke here doesn't look like he or she is holding any other Doge Dash NFTs. And it looks like this person just came in under the next lowest floor price. Like, look, it was just priced just under the floor of 0.056 to try to make a speedy sale. So there you go. There's your deal of the day, or DOTD. Stands for Dash of the Dead. Deal of the day. That's funny that the acronym's the same. Daniel's saying, Hassan's saying, even are we launching NFT second generation soon? Don't you dare bring that up, Hassan. We want the Gen 1 NFTs to score all the value before Gen 2s come in here. Let's get all the Gen 1 value in Dash of the Dead and whatever comes next, and then just hype that up before we talk about second gens. But then, yeah, I think it'd be cool to see Gen 2 NFTs in like, how many years, Bomb? Couple of years? Couple of years. So
sent.
You just sent it? Was it on Twitter?
Yeah, I did a Twitter post.
Oh, cool. Did you tag people? Did you tag me?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. I will reshare that and do all the things after the stream.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that more seriously. I mean, again, think about it this way. Actually, I need to go back and look at it, but yeah, I need to go back and look at it before I say anything.
Think about it this way. Actually, I haven't done the research on it. Hold, please.
No. Actually, think about it this way. Actually, I haven't thought about it recently yet either, so I need to think about it first. Yeah. Hold up. After this map, just hold the phone.
Okay,
here we
we're
go.
holding. We're in a timeout stage here. That is the worst time to die
That
ever
is
in
the
a
worst
land.
time to die. I know.
But Daniel saying you love buying some floor price NFTs, Finn. Oh, you better believe it. I sent an image to Bomb, and it was in email notifications on the emails that I have it going to, and it was like OpenSea, 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 and like all the congratulations, you bought this NFT, all like at the same time, and I just sent that over to him. I've been getting some floor price NFTs at some good prices. I've put a couple of bids.
Yeah.
Like I just go ham on all of these and just like I'll put bids on all of like the top 7 here and just put a bid of like 0.04, which is like what is that? 48, it's like $50 at that price. It's pretty cheap.
Great
I
deal.
mean,
Yeah.
come on. And with Tim dropping comments in the chat, like every NFT is a deal of the day at these prices. All we can do to be like, man,
Shoot.
if this is the case, we better scoop up some NFTs. Hassan saying, Finn and Bomb trying to hop some very nice NFTs at $40 to $50. That's crazy. You better believe it. We are doing the. I mean, Bomb, you got some NFTs. I got some NFTs. We're just lowballing all the floor prices, and people are selling. So as long as they're selling, we'll be willing buyers.
Here's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
After
I
forget when we had our Twitter space last time.
Yes.
That was on the 6th. That was on the 6th, I believe, or 6th. That was on the 6th.
Yeah.
That's when I believe we talked about this update with this that happened on July 6th. I remember talking about this.
Yes.
On the Twitter space.
Yep.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we were heard like, oh, there's going to be an update probably about like a due date or like a release date, migration date.
Due date.
Due date.
We're giving birth to the migration over
here.
But
look at this. I feel like they were ready because now it's like July 12th there was a post. July 13th there was a post. July 14th there was a post. July 15th there was a post. So
wow.
It feels like there is a wave coming.
That was a good point.
You know what I'm like? They're posting frequently to get a lot of people involved right now to where the other ones were spaced out 2 weeks, like another week. Whoa, I didn't even see these. Wow.
Wait, what does it say? What is the?
These are much cleaner now, but I mean, like these look pretty neat too.
But what does the text say for the post?
Oh, just like this is the play to earn like the new NFTs.
Wait, read the text there. NFT staking to come. There you go, my guy.
I didn't even see that, actually.
I mean,
I didn't see that. Wow.
Yeah.
I was just looking through this. Like, these are so many, like, dude.
People
are lighting up over here,
man. I mean, if this does not communicate that once migration happens, things are just going to be like over and over and over.
Shoot.
That's a great point. Look at Tim. Look at that smirk in the chat. Do you see that?
Yes, I see that. Look at that smirk, dude. I died again. But if Tim, dude, this is crazy. I know we're all waiting for the migration, but it just seems like they're ready to go and they're getting people just stoked on whatever. I think that's CoinMarketCap. Isn't that what it's called?
Yes. Right? I believe so.
It's like Gravity
like via CoinMarketCap.
People are stoked about it. Those are like new names.
This is what I keep telling people. There's so many people that I've talked to that have been like OGs with the product, right? The project. OGs with the project, and they're like don't lose faith now. Like, come on.
Yep.
You did the hard work. You did the hard stuff. don't sell. Again, I don't want to give financial advice, but don't be that person that like tells your grandkids, oh yeah, when I was younger, like there was this project and all my friends got rich. And what did you do, Grandpa? Well, I sold. I sold a month before the rocket ship took off. And that's why we live where we live. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, you know what I'm talking about? That I feel like we've all done the heavy lifting as a community in the sense that we haven't lifted anything at all. And we've just sat here waiting for the team to lift everything up for us. But we've done the work of having the patience throughout this cycle. And it's like you have people that have held their tokens through the massive dip. And they're here now. And now they're like, nothing's happening. I'm going to leave. And it's like, oh, like, if anything, just look at Bomb's thread, go back in the video if you missed it, like 3 minutes, and check out what they're doing right now to show with recency that things are happening. And just hang on a little bit longer. I feel like there's a video that we could post on what is that song? Isn't there a song that's like, hold on or something? I feel like we need to make that our like community theme song for like the next couple of weeks here. But Tim, way to bring the heat, way to bring the fire. And as a community, can we just feel that? Because we're so close. We are so close. I love that you brought that up. I didn't even think about that. Look at the posts. It's every day.
I know.
It's like
that was this week too, and that was the week Tim said that they would release a date. So I feel like they're like every day for the past 5 days. Like,
look at that. You got the 12th,
it's not
the
normal.
13th, the 14th, and the 15th, and then again. Wow,
yes.
They're doing stuff every day for the past 4 days.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if it's even talked about in Telegram or anything like that.
I don't want to read too much into something, but I also don't want to be blind. You know?
Yeah. Right.
I mean, when was the last time they did that? And the cool thing is, and this goes back to what we were talking about with once migration happens, they're just going to be launching thing after thing after thing. They're all different things they're posting. It's not any one product. They're posting a ton of different updates about a ton of different things that they're doing.
Right.
All right, so after we get off the stream, Bomb, how many more tokens are you going to buy? I feel like we have this conversation like because paychecks always hit every Friday when paychecks hit, and we're like, so how much more are we going to buy? But no, I mean, if you're seeing that there's a consistent theme, I mean, what did they announce there? They showed NFT, they showed the 3D kind of setup, and they said NFT staking to come, right? They did Dash of the Dead.
I wonder if Yoshi saw that. The one guy that always asks about staking.
Yoshi!
And he just sold it.
No, Yoshi.
That would be so sad. Dude.
Yoshi! Did you see it? I hope he did. Oh,
I hope he saw it.
He's been asking about staking for a long time. Yoshi, if you didn't see that and you got rid of your NFT, just let me know. I'll give you an NFT because that's the worst. That is the worst when it's like, and that's what we're talking about, right? Like, we're so close, and like, everyone's got their own circumstances. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, looking at all of those posts line up and just being like, okay, they're saying NFT staking is coming. They're saying Dash of the Dead. Like, we're looking at the imagery for that, and that I missed the big coin. And that looks really updated. They're releasing article after article. They're talking about projects and other crypto projects that they're partnering with and collaborations that they're working on. And I mean, I can hold on, you know? It's like, if it happened in September, I would be good, you know? But I think it's going to happen a little sooner than that. And I would just be prepared. Be prepared to hold on.
I have a question.
For who?
I think, Tim, I
Oh,
think
for
maybe
Tim?
Tim would know it. Yeah, I wonder because I mean, for those of you that have been a part of this for a long time, like I actually just looked on it while we were on stream. I tried to find it, like an old, like roadmap, that they had at the very beginning. And I mean, of course, it's changed. I just am curious on like, I wanted to just see it and like compare notes, and like see where we're at compared to where like the roadmap beforehand. But
The hilarious thing is, I can't wait for the updated roadmap. And sorry,
oh,
you
that's
had it.
true.
You had a button there, and I cut you off. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, yeah, again, I'm gonna pull it back because I love racing games, and I know Doge Kart was in the works or something like that. And then I also remember talking about bringing somebody in to help with it. I really like that game, and I really want to see a racing game, and I'm gonna be super strict about it and like judgmental probably, but
And you're
is
saying, is
that
this is this selling us on you or something?
no?
I'm gonna be
I just
super judgmental.
No,
But
like not judgmental, but I'm like, I really want like a fun, like a Mario Kart vibes to it, or like something like that, to where it's just fun to like we can race against people in the stream,
yeah,
like that'd be so like we don't have to even play for. I mean, yeah, it'd be fun if it was like 100 Doge Dash tokens a race, like that would just be fun to do, right? Something like that. But
think about how
is
involved that would be, though. That would be so much
if it
work.
was a
Multiplayer.
multiplayer, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
very
that would be very involved. But I know what you
yeah.
mean, and for me,
Even if yeah,
I think
I
what's
don't know.
really funny is we've had so many like, oh my goodness, like the roadmap has been pushed back. Like the roadmap is like everyone, the roadmap, like we're
Right.
supposed to have migration in, what was it, May? Migration in
Yeah,
May?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but migration has been pushed back so far, right? So far. Hasn't it been pushed back like 2 months?
Yes.
Like, that's not a lot of time. And during that time, we've not only gotten updates about what else they're working on, seeing that they've gone through with the Certic audit, and that's now ready for the button to be pressed on that. But we're also getting drops about like all that stuff, like everything you shared. I encourage everyone to just check that out because I think that goes a long way in knowing like what they're doing on what's in queue. I didn't even know that that was around. I'm full transparency.
Right.
Didn't even know
Like
that that was there.
when that bot was like I'll pay attention to the bot now, but I feel like a lot of people are in our same shoes where it's like, okay, I've seen the coin market cap gravity post. Like I don't need to keep getting bombarded by it, right? And I'm like, I was thinking that, but now it's like, yo, they're actually putting stuff on there. Like I didn't like nothing changes on the link really necessarily. So then but now I'm like, dude, I got to check that thing out daily now. Like, what the heck? I didn't know this. Like, that's
100%.
amazing.
100%.
Yeah.
So we've got some comments from Hassan. I want to get to those in chat real quick. Really, before joining old Telegram, I was just a normal guy. I was not more over online thing, but now I learn every day. Some good stuff. I'm in Twitter, Discord, Telegram, and many other things for the Doge Dash Hello team. Now I learned to stream also. Wow, congrats, Hassan. That's
Way to go.
awesome. Way to go on the streaming. And don't even know what is crypto. I'm very happy to be with the Doge Dash family. I learned so much. It's great to have you as part of the family. I will say this, you have been a super active and awesome community member. Just seeing like your positivity and your memes on the Discord chat has been awesome. So keep it up. Like you've been an awesome
Yeah.
community member, and I don't know if they're still doing those competitions for like community member of the month. They were doing those initially, right?
Yeah.
But let us know, Hassan. I'd love to nominate you and just see if we can do something for all that you're doing, or if there's some like upgrades or something to like the Discord privileges or something like that, where you
hmm
can get like an enhanced name or something. I don't even know. I'm not a Discord
Here's another
legend.
thing I'll say. Hassan, I believe, has said that right now it is 4 a.m. for him. So
Wow.
again, That's dedication right there. So thank you, Hassan. That is awesome.
Yes.
So, yeah,
One
that's great.
1,000%. So appreciate you, Hassan. We got Daniel dropping in and saying, vote one, Hassan. Love it. So, yeah, community member of the month would definitely vote for Hassan. You know, that would actually be an interesting thing if it wasn't something that the core team did, but it was something where we like had people nominate them and then we did a Twitter poll and people
I
voted for
like
the
that.
community member of the month in the community.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be? Is that how they do it, or is it something like that, or do they just pick someone?
I think they just picked before.
They just picked before.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys
But
think about
it'd be
that?
fun to nominate.
If we did something like that, and then saw if we could get the team's blessing on something like that, and then had a prize of some kind. Bomb and I can throw something in there, and then if the core team wants to throw something in there as well, to just do something like, hey, this is what the community member of the month gets. Because I think especially when we're in these down markets and there's bear sentiment kind of everywhere way you look, it's neat to have people in the community that are working to keep things, active and propped up in the period of sentiency or waiting. So I think that'd be cool to see. We got a comment from Tim in the chat. Also, Hassan saying, thank you guys. Thank you, Hassan. We got Tim saying,
Yep.
we are one of the only 14 VIP projects selected by CoinMarketCap to beta testing the Gravity functionality. The others are mostly 1 billion plus market cap projects. Gravity is important for us, brings big eyes. I love that. So
why has this not been said, dude? I'm gonna make
it has. I have heard stuff being said about check out our posts on Gravity, that sort of thing. I think, and I haven't checked out your Twitter post. Maybe I should check out your Twitter post. But I do think it would be really cool to have whatever is posted on Gravity. I mean, if it's already posted on Gravity, I think it'd be cool to just then
Link
take it and post it on Twitter. Or maybe that's our job. I think Tim indicated that before. Maybe that's just maybe that's something we just got to do that, right? We just got to make sure we're following up there. So that's amazing detail. I like that. Tim sharing that this is a super exclusive. This is an exclusive club that the Doge Dash / Hello team. Maybe we should stop saying Doge Dash, right? The Hello team is a part of that. And I gotta say, whoa, I survived. Did you see that? That was bizarre. I'll have to watch the playback on that and show you.
But I mean, like, that is like, I'm gonna like, if we got that circulating around, like that we're in this VIP project selected for this testing, like, and then get a name of like, hey, we're part of this group and we've got these people that we're like put in there with, like, that is an awesome tweet to get flooding around to people, because they're gonna be, I mean, people are gonna be stoked about it. And if we got that on Twitter and people retweeting it and commenting on it, like, I think that's another huge thing.
Yes, it does go back to two things that we've talked about before, though. Thing number one, it's a double bind. Whenever you have eyes on the project, it's going to work against the token price of the future. Yeah. Anyone that buys now is going to be a fluctuating jump on the graph that's not going to be there post migration. We're not going to experience that. Thing number two. Well, go ahead. What you were going to say something? What were your thoughts on thing one?
But like, it's new. Like, it's new investors though. Like,
right.
They're going to be so stoked about it that it's going to be like, you're saying don't share anything right now and just like wait.
Well, I kind of think what they're doing with Gravity, keeping the word out there, like, yeah, I do want to share it, but this ties into what I was going to say for the second thing. The second thing is that it still is a little confusing when you're getting eyes on the project for the first time and you're hello, yet people are like, okay, well, how do you buy the token? Oh, it's Doge Dash.
Yeah, I get what you mean by
and
that.
Until that changes, it's going to be a lack of consistency when it comes to branding, right? Which we've known. We've known that for even sharing that with people or saying, hey, do we do
But
videos to promote this? And, how can we do it in a way that's not super confusing? Because we're going to have our own videos to do when migration occurs to explain to people that are even a part of the project how to avoid confusion, scams, and all that other stuff with migrating, right? So you got to imagine someone that doesn't
yeah,
even know about the project, that doesn't even have any introduction into crypto. And this is something that the team is trying to set up to make as user friendly as possible to be your introduction into the crypto sphere,
I guess
right?
the way to look at it is, I forget what it's called, when you start a company and you get investors and it's like, oh, here's the second round where it's only like friends and
Your
families.
series funding. Do you
Yeah.
mean like your series
I don't
A,
know I
series
don't
B,
know what it's called, probably. But it's like we're
pre
only your friends
IPO?
and family. Yeah, before like before that happens, like friends and family have a discount on it. You know what I mean? So I think that's probably like the stage that we got to think of it in.
Well, that's where we're
Like
at now.
that's what I'm
This,
saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying after migration, that would be the stage
No,
that we're at.
like that's what
Yes.
that's what the thing, like you should tell your friends about this cuz you're going to have to explain it to them. You can't necessarily just go to a random person and say buy Doge Dash, but it's actually hello. It's going to change like it's too much to explain. But if you go and you sit down with your friends or family at dinner and you're like, "Hey guys, I'm playing Doge Dash on my phone right now. Let me just take 10 minutes to explain this to you, and then just if you want to invest in it, you should invest in it." My controller's not working.
Sure thing, Bomb. All right, so we got Tim saying exactly. I don't know what he said exactly to, but I think it was
It
something to
was
do with the gravity uh, post,
yeah.
maybe, and all that stuff. So we have BDE Camps 71 in the chat. Welcome, welcome. He's posting a rocket emoji in the moon. Any guess on how the NFT staking going to work? From Hassan. Daniel saying lock your NFT for a certain time period and be rewarded. Hello tokens is my guess. Hassan saying no, I don't think so. Daniel, there should be different, I feel. Daniel saying similar to OG Doge Dash staking, I reckon. Fair enough. Have to wait and see. But I think
It's
for
a good
those of you,
question.
yeah, those of you that like staking and want to see additional NFT functionality, there you go. So, I mean, if there was ever a reason to swipe more floor price NFTs, there you go. I mean, if you even needed more reasons, but I mean, just I feel like it's such a good time for people right now that have faith in the project and the team to get something on sale that you're
Yep.
not going to be able to get later. Whether
I
it's
mean,
NFTs or tokens, right?
you heard Tim say it, NFTs are undervalued. So, hey, take that with however you're going to take it, but that's that could have been relating to that. So, he gave the fire emoji and the grin
The
as
subtle
well.
smirk.
Yep, the smirk.
I like what
So,
BDE Camp 71 is saying here. He's saying we need Hello merch in the merch store. I I think that would be money,
I
and that would
I
also
bet you
generate money.
right, but again, since it hasn't transferred over yet, I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like again we're at that same thing, which they probably already have ideas set up and things in place, but they're just waiting and are saying, okay, once we migrate, then we can have this full store of items and
There's
whatnot.
gonna be so much.
So,
Ah!
oh, there it is,
Ah!
right from
Do
Tim.
you see it? Do you
Merch
see it?
is ready. Tim, can you make sure to send some
Yeah,
my
we
way?
gotta. Yeah, we gotta try out the merch. Make sure it's functional, right? Gotta see if it works. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
man.
Well, that's awesome. So we got all these things. Again, if you needed any more confirmation, we got all these things ready to go. Once
Shoot.
migration happens, that's gonna be a tough thing to even like fathom. Like, what
Shoot,
should
man.
go before other things? Like,
See, that's the problem is because there's probably so much, like we don't even know about the gravity things. So, like if things just start flooding, we're going to miss so many things. So, it's got to be like just a small like steady release and like all right, here's the merch. All right, get ready for the next hour next update in 48 hours. Here's Dash of the Dead. Get ready for the next update in 48 hours. Like it's going to be
I
wild.
feel like that roadmap is going to be the most crowded thing you've ever seen in your life once they get the white paper. It's gonna be like, oh,
Yo,
are we coming out with daily releases or are we switching to hourly?
Yo.
Like what?
that would be such a good like meme with like somebody pulling out a scroll and it just never stops moving. It just keeps going.
You've got like bullet points overlapping one another. I mean, I feel like that's where we're at. Like you've got like a PowerPoint presentation and it's like, man, we're going to have to combine slides here. Like
Right.
there's a little too much. By the way, welcome Grand Mixer. Great to have you on here. There's been some Oh man, Grand Mixer saying I feel out of the loop. Can I get a 30-second recap?
Oh boy.
Good luck, Bomb. Here, I'm gonna try to summarize as fast as humanly possible here. So we had this little thing going down. We got some updates, and scroll up in chat. We got a lot of cool things from Tim about. But check out the big thing is Bomb posted a link in the chat. Check that out for this page here that indicates a lot of sweet things that are happening one after the other. Yeah, seriously, Daniel's saying you need an hour recap, Grand Mixer. There's a lot in there, but some really cool updates on the Gravity page over here that Bomb is showing. I would highly recommend also just scrolling back just in the conversation. There's a lot that was covered there. Just a lot that we kind of went over, and that Tim was engaging in a sweet community discussion via chat about things. And like, what is the text here? Show the text there. Look, what does it say? Read it for us.
Looking forward to drop these new NFT Gen 1 holders. More NFT art, play to earn, and NFT staking to come.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So, I mean,
Wow.
And again, we were talking about how with the posts here, it's generally been like every week, every 4 or 5 days, but the past 4 days, it's been a post a day. And it's been a different product that they're posting every day on. And so we're talking about once migration happens, there's going to be a lot that's going to roll in one after the other. But I mean, the big thing that I just see happening is they're also able to preview pre-migration all the things that are happening in the same kind of rapid fire type thing. And Tim also let us know, we had a comment from BDE Camps 71 in this. I don't know if you have a shortened name, BDE, but I guess I could just call you BDE. But asking about the merch store, Tim said the merch is already all lined up and ready to go. So
bingo.
Bomb, we're going to have to see him, wearing that and to see if that's a good fit. So Tim, if you could just send out the merch to Bomb, he'll pay in Doge Dash tokens, of course, which is going to be cool, right? Hello tokens to purchase your merch, baby. There we go. Love it.
I mean, come on. Last Seat and Tim over again here. Any last questions? It's almost 1:30 a.m. here, guys. So I'm gonna get some sleep. Again, Tim, thank you so much for staying up late like this.
Absolutely.
It has been awesome.
Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. We have BDE Camps. Thank you, Finn and Bomb. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Any other questions for Tim? Thank you again, Tim, for hanging out and jumping on here with the community. Again, someone else hopping on at midnight to hang out and talk with the team. Midnight to early morning hours. So appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate all that you do. And we've got, let's see, there's a comment there. I'm not going to be able to get to that in just a second if you want to snag that.
Tim said, great job again. We'll check the remaining video tomorrow. But yeah, I don't really have any more questions right now. It just seems like we're just waiting on a third party and then we're good to go. But I mean, this is like, I didn't know about Gravity and like this needs to be posted. I posted on Twitter about it. We got a new Dash to the Dead update. They sent a little teaser about it right here. It looks clean. It looks slick. Like I'm stoked about it. New Hello token picture. Like, this is what the token's going to look like probably in Dash of the Dead when you're collecting it, right? On the ground. Like, that's probably what it's going to look like.
That would make sense. That would be cool. All right, and we have Grand Mixer saying bomb 29.810, Finn 29.810. Did I win? This sounds like they are putting more effort into the NFT usage as that's pumping at the moment. Smart. Yeah, no, that I completely agree. Thanks again, Tim. As from Daniel as well, from jumping in here and hanging out with the team. Really appreciate that. And yeah, so Grand Mixer, yeah, we didn't do any giveaways on this stream that were announced, but that's all I'm gonna say there for the next 15 minutes. But there might be a hidden little contest for those that were perceptive on this stream. You would have seen a little contest.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
And so far, I have not noticed anyone that has seen that because it would be visible. I'll just say that. Hassan saying, "Good night, Tim. Sir, sleep tight." Do you know? By bomb, you don't know either, do you? You don't know what the giveaway. There was.
I technically think if it was the same thing, then I would have known. But
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll show it at the end of the stream, but when I show it, that just means no way. That just means that no one's gonna get to win at that point, okay? Because that'll be contest over.
Wait, it was though at a point in time.
Yep, on this stream.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So no one.
That's pretty slick.
Yep. They're Easter eggs, people. They're in there.
I like that.
They're in there. So that's
pretty good.
If you caught the Easter egg, I'll give you some time throughout this stream. People are like, "What on earth? Not possible." Yeah, but I figured it'd be kind of fun to just drop some Easter eggs in there for people that are hanging out the whole stream, and if they see it, they can capitalize on that and win a little prize, you know? So, anyway, we should probably wrap up the stream and get on with the rest of the stuff. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, I think we should probably do like an overview for people that come in late, like to end all the streams. We do like, hey, here's a quick, we should be making bullet points like this. Cause I don't know if we're going to be able to wrap it all up, but I'm saying, for people that get in here and want to know about what happened.
Sure. So go ahead. Here are your bullet points.
Those. Oh, you made bullet points. Yeah, but I'm saying like the other stuff that like we found out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. But we'd have to do that like in live time, right? We'd have to.
That's true.
Have to do that. Never Camping. Welcome. Love to see the fam. I hope all is well. Welcome, Never Camping. This was a good stream. I feel like there was. I feel like there was so much that was lumped into that. Even it wasn't a super long stream, but there was a lot in there, and it's good to see you too, Never Camping. So if you had to recap for us real quick, Bomb, we did the Bomb's rating, which post detailed drop, which again we went over some of these guys here. We went over the image here. A lot of the gravity posts. We went over some of the comments here from Sander, if you want to check those out earlier in the video. And we went over Paul's message here. Just kind of recapped quite a bit. And it looks like Bomb has locked up 4th position there. Well done, Bomb. And then
Hassan, I apologize.
We did. Oh, no, Hassan.
Sorry.
And then we did the winner from the contest, Daniel. He's got his custom-made 3D profile pic of his NFT that's being made that will be finalized this upcoming week, according to Tim. Tim also dropped some nuggets earlier in the chat if you want to check those out. What else? We had... What is this? Oh, is this from earlier? Yeah, that's May 26th.
Yeah.
So a lot in there. Hassan saying, I'm happy 5th to 10th place, Bomb. Well, awesome, Hassan. And I'm just going to say, the contest is closed. Okay? But here you go, Bomb. Here it is. For those that were paying attention earlier, there you go. 10,000 Doge Dash to the first person to type summertime in the chat. Right? There you go. There it was. Contest close. You can't type summertime in the chat and win the Doge Dash tokens anymore, I'm afraid. But we're going to be doing some Easter eggs from now on for some tokens there. Can you see it okay, or is it like you have to really?
I mean, if it was full screened, yeah, no, you could have seen it.
You could have seen it?
At 53 minutes into the stream.
At 53 minutes into the stream.
Yeah,
I zoomed in like during the stream. See, you didn't know that. It was sly. It was smooth in there, I thought.
I mean, you kept it up there for like a minute or two. So.
Oh yeah, no, it was up there for a good long while.
Wow, yeah, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. So here we go. We'll do some Easter eggs if you guys want that. If you guys are cool with that, what are your guys' thoughts before we log off? The community like member of the month for Hello or Doge Dash. I feel like we were talking about that and then we got caught off guard on like another topic that we started talking about. But I think that would be cool if that was community generated, right? And you'd have people nominate different community members, and then we could do like a Twitter poll where members of the community could actually vote for people. And we were talking about Hassan specifically, where Hassan has just been doing an awesome job in like the community Discord, and like when you have people listed and you can vote for people, I think it'd be neat to have a prize from, Bomb and I can do a prize for that person, as well as hopefully getting something from the core team, whether it's like a VIP kit, and like some Doge Dash tokens or something like that, some merch, just something like that. I think it'd be kind of fun to do.
That would actually be neat. A free like a promo code or like a ticket when Hello merch goes live, so they can have like a free thing. They just got to pay for shipping or something like that, right?
Yeah,
that'd be pretty neat. That'd be pretty cool.
All right, we got Daniel saying love it. BDE Camp saying yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I think we should go that route. So let's we'll talk to Tim and either do that. He said he's going to look at the rest of the stream a little bit later on. So Tim, when you're watching this, future Tim, at a later time in the future, that would be awesome to connect with you on something there that we could do for the community member of the month. If we could do something like that to just really get the people that are helping out in a big way, such as Hassan, such as Daniel, just the people that are really participating, keeping this rolling from the community perspective. I think that would be really, really cool. So we got yes, yes, yes again with a heart emoji from BDE Camps. I think we're good. We can kind of conclude the stream there. We've been on for a little over an hour and a half, but a lot of good info to those of you that hopped on late. Be sure to check out the rest of the stream. And thanks to everyone that has liked the video. Really appreciate you guys. We're going to be on a Twitter space either Tuesday or Wednesday, so keep an eye out for the date and time there. Before we again will stream on Friday consistently every Friday at the same time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You've got something on your mind there, Bob.
Did you see there's gameplay on the website? Look at this. I mean, it's not the cleanest, but you saw that?
Let's see it again.
There's like that's straight up gameplay.
I guess so. There's our 2 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
There you go. There's your 2 seconds of gameplay there, Bomb.
Shoot. That's pretty good.
Now, Bomb's happy with that. Okay. Do you want to rewrite your rating before we hop off here? 21 out of 30? You want to give it a 22? Do I hear 22? 22. Do I hear a 22?
100%. 22.
For what? The player side? What are you
I didn't say. I said 22.
Yeah. Well, Daniel's saying thanks as always, guys. Great job. You bet. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. It's been fun. We're stoked for the future of Hello and everything that's coming. I think Tim did a great job of painting a very nice picture for us about what's coming, and stoked to see what happens here. But anything you want to say before we sign off here, Bomb?
I think that's it. I'm stoked. I'm like, I didn't know about Gravity, and that has like the fact that they're posting every day this whole week, relatively, except for Monday, that is cool, and that makes me excited. So I'm ready. I'm ready for an update. I mean, and I'm ready for it to come. I'm just more excited now. So Yeah,
100%.
that's me now. So Yep.
Same. Alrighty. Well, we'll conclude it there. Thanks everyone for hopping on and hanging out, and we will see you guys next time. Have a good weekend.